Yeah. Forgive. Well, sorry. This is going to be TMS signing back in. Last time in the last episode, we left off right here in front of the Nose Deep Pokemon Gym. This is our 7th badge so far. Well, will be once we get our butts kicked. Actually, this is another gym that I find fairly difficult. Now, you don't want to send fighting types in there. So Hariyama's not really going to be a prioritizer for that. The Pokemon you're going to want to use. To say the least, these guys are probably about level 50 almost. Not quite level 50, I think they're like level 40. You know, in that area. In that region, they're probably about where level Swampert is now. Actually. The problem is they're psychic types, and psychic types are very powerful, as you know, or may know. And that's a problem. So I'm not going to be able to use Rebrava in this gym because it doesn't have a weakness to any of their abilities. The problem with it is that it just doesn't have enough special defense for me to really want to stick it in there. So what I'm going to do is instead I'm going to switch, and I'm going to give it. I'm going to give Altaria the. Okay, I'm not going to do any such thing. I'm going to put Swampert in the front, and I'm going to put Altaria there. Magneton also not a good idea because the leaders have Rock type and Psychic type Pokemon, meaning they're not susceptible to Lightning or Electric type moves. So I wouldn't even worry about it. Okay, now the jip with this gym anyway is that essentially this teleporter here, you notice it's slightly different color than the other ones. They're not this one. This one. I apologize. It's kind of like sealed off. That's because that's the one you use to exit from here after you defeat the gym leader. These little switches here will make the trainers like on them kind of turn around and cause the little statues to rotate. Yeah, basically this is a psychic gym, and if you have a dark type or something, it's pretty good here. Dragon Rage always inflicts 40 damage, making it a useful attack. Now Gyarados would probably be another one of my choices here actually, but in the meantime I'm going to... Okay, Girafarig is actually, well, as you can see, kind of a pun-off of a giraffe, but I was going to say it's actually a dark type, I think, but it has a psychic type move, but yeah, and making it a perfect candidate for this gym. Actually, I had a psychic type that I could have worked on, and I was actually mistaken about Rebrava being a bad candidate because it has Crunch, so I might just forget about all the other stuff I said and then throw him in there and just kind of be like, hey, my Rebrava has Crunch! Why don't you behave yourself? I don't know. Yeah, but let's see how we are on time. I just want to make sure I'm not getting too ahead of myself, because here on time, because oftentimes time just goes by so quickly. Being that all of them have like kind of super weak Psychic type Pokemon, for the most part I can use Rebrava and just kind of crunch on them. Even Meditite, I can pretty much just use Crunch. So Rebrava is actually a good idea. Okay, in 10 levels Rebrava evolves into Flygon, so I'm going to want to get him to level 45. That's what just happened. Well, I did say they didn't have very high special attack, special defense, but jeez. That was probably just a little bit too hardcore, wouldn't you say? That's why I have Revival Corps. I usually don't get knocked out that often, but, I'm kind of experimenting because I haven't, played with all the Pokemon in this game. It's not something I really do too often, so... Of course this guy has a Spoink, like a noob. I don't know. Okay, ow. How about I show you who's boss, asshole? Alright, this is not working too well. I give up? No. Alright, I guess I'll use another Revival Herb, jeez. feel like I just wasted like all of my hard-earned money there. And to be honest, I kind of did. This gym's not very long, by the way. Just want to exit out there and just kind of fight this gym trainers one-on-one, then you can do that. Now, Wobbuffet is probably one of the weakest Pokemon in this game. Oh my god, did I really just do that? I thought it was sure to confuse. Well, screw you, game, for lying to me. Eskimon won't usually work, but now I have to use my max revive on my frickin' Vibrava here. Gosh! Getting creamed all over the frickin' place. I don't know. First now let's use Crunch on you and Ice Beam on you, I guess. I'm actually going to use Feint Attack on the Ron Kadabra, that way I can't miss this next attack here. Just want to ensure my victory. And a Girafarig is a definite Dark type, so I don't have to worry about, you know, being mistaken. Because I know for a fact that it is. Probably just make an ass of myself again. You know, not having that special defense is not really helpful. In fact, I think I will just kind of wait until Vibrava is a Flygon, because otherwise its stats are just not that good. I mean, you have to be honest. I mean, the irony is I always thought it was weird that Vibrava has lower attack than Trubinch. And then it kind of spreads out its attack with, you know, special attack, its speed and stuff. It suddenly becomes really fast. And it almost like changes that Pokemon really quickly. That's why I always forget that Vibrava evolves from Trubinch sometimes, because it's a completely different Pokemon, you know. It's got a completely different feel to it, and its stats are completely different, and it's a completely different looking Pokemon. Like, I mean, you can kind of see the correlation, because you could see things like that happening in nature. I kind of thought it goes to a butterfly. I mean, they look nothing alike, yet they have, you know, they kind of do that thing that we just witnessed there. So, I mean, I guess it's not completely, you know, Roller Dash, but, you know, hey. Well, anyway, I think their names are like Tiz and Mia or something. I don't know. But I'm going to save our battle for the next part. I know this episode's a tiny bit short, but I just want to make sure that we can fit their entire battle of me getting my butt handed to me in the next episode. So anyway, this is OWTMS signing out. Have a good day. Now, thanks for watching.